That's how you dance to techno.
Baby, and let me see your ass shake. Let me see your ass shake.
All right, where is everyone? I'm trying to change the title a little bit. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. How we doing? How we sounding? Very interesting people reporting the same things, you know. We always try to talk about something different than the same old, you know, standard indications that everybody else gives. The UFC fight was garbage. That was the worst card. Man, that was the worst. That was the worst card in a long time. Cowboy went down like a paid off bitch. He I hate it when he does this little cover up. Ooh, ooh. Went down like a That whole card was terrible. Weekend's coming to an end. We see everyone kind of jumping the gun here, talking about, you know, the 200 EMA and lines of resistance and whatnot. The bear trolls are out talking about, you know, the usual. Last video, we specifically mentioned that at the beginning of this run, we had a move down of 12% before we went back up. And we said that 8K, we could go as low as 8K. And to be prepared for Bitcoin to go as low as 8K. We start going a little lower, then I might be a little worried as far as a bull. We just breached the MFI wave, and my guess is that we see something like this kind of repeat, where it comes up a little bit, has a little bit of a dump, you know, whoop-de-whoop, but come back. But it is possible, since it is the weekend right now, that this little dumpage or if any bearish indications might not be as strong as some people believe it to be. Currently, I mean, we just had this before. This was when we said that the party was over. For 2 days, we dumped down, came right back up to higher ground. Starting to curve a little bit. Certainly possible. We've seen the 1-2 step. Definitely looking out for that. Got a little anchor trigger. We'll see if the waves aren't too... I mean, generally, yes, it's sort of curving down a little bit, but there's still hope for the bulls. I'm not convinced that we're just going to crash all the way down just yet. And for the first time of going into quote-unquote resistance on the weekend, again, we cannot be surprised of slight rejection. Let's see what these lower time frames are showing anything. In a time like this, honestly, we just kind of have to wait and see. Just gotta wait and see. No matter what resistances or anything, it's still... actually, let me pull this up here. And I'm going to turn the screen black for just a moment, people. The screen is black for just a moment. Just bear with me. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me, folks. Whatever, shoot. Let's take a look at the shit coins. Let's see what the shit coins, ETH, Litecoin. Let's see what these are telling us here. ETH is still at, and we always, what do we say? Zero line is certainly a point of resistance, right? What are we on here? The daily. With ETH, the 2-day MFI looks like it's certainly more countable, more reliable for sure. When we look at ETH here on the daily, we see that there's actually a lot of them, which makes sense. It's certainly more volatile. When we have a nice kind of bigger MFI wave and it comes back, it's certainly more reliable. And so for the bullish case, we definitely want to see this come up for sure. Wow, look at the 2-hour on ETH. Look at this. Look at this. Had a beautiful anchor trigger. Money flow started to, now the money flow is coming down, right? It's gone down for a little bit. We had a couple good candles to get on that one. Let's see here. So boom, that triggered. Let's see, let it confirm 1 candle, 2 candles. You had a nice confirmed downtrend here. That was a nice opportunity to get in on that. What holidays tomorrow? Is it Civil Rights Day? What? Did they change the name? Isn't it Martin Luther King? Wasn't it MLK Day? You're telling me they changed it to Civil Rights Day? Wow. Martin Luther King Day, huh? Okay. All right. We'll see here. Are people working? If you're in the USA and you have a job, are you working tomorrow? What does chat say? Let's take a little straw poll. Look at the weekly on ETH here. Boy, would you look at that. This is bullish. Hella bullish. This is a good bullish sign here. It's a little like, oh, this is good. This is good. This is bullish for ETH right here on the weekly. It's good to see here. It's good to see there. It's good to see there. something in my eyes bothering me. I'll be right back. Hang on.
This is bloody crazy. 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 This is bloody
Alrighty, my lordy, I had to get a piece of this ice cream cake, and Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is the only cake I can eat. Man. Whenever you get cake from the supermarket, it's terrible. I hate like supermarket shitter cakes. But ice cream cake, woo. All right, let me take one more bite. Let's go. So we'll see. We'll see if this. We'll see. For if you're just joining us, kind of the overall, my overall thoughts and feelings and expectations. It is a weekend, and so you have to take weekend data with a pinch of salt. Oh my God, those sprinkles. This is a rolled Baskin-Robbins cake, vanilla ice cream, chocolate cake, sprinkles and fudge on the outside. Taking a look at Litecoin and ETH to give us maybe a different perspective. But again, this is exactly what we expected, folks. What did we say in our previous video? Who's this nerd? Get out of here, nerd. In fact, actually, hang on. Let's ask. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I definitely like. You know what else I used to really like making was waffle ice cream sandwiches. Put two like Eggo waffles in the toaster. Put a little vanilla ice cream in between. But it's a holiday tomorrow. At least in the States. I used to like Oreo too, but I've grown to I don't really like it anymore. I don't really like it anymore. What are we on here? The hour. Money flow waves do look like they are decreasing a little bit on the hourly here. Right, so it's possible, absolutely possible, have a little dip, right? If it continues, if the sell-off, when the week starts tomorrow, and then as far as longs going, obviously we'd be looking for it to bottom out, anchor triggers, get back in. Let me go grab another slice.
Psychological stress. Psychological stress.
You know, I got a question for Anton. Anton says you shouldn't follow me. You shouldn't follow this guy. And my question is, why would that be? Our last trade, Bitcoin went up what, $300 or $400? The trade before that, when we said I was shorting, it went from 81, 31, got out 77.56. Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, bro? Let me actually look at something here. Let's take a look, see here. Where's my internet that slow. What's today? 19th. Okay. So don't follow me, right? But our last two trades, let me move this up a little bit like this. So here, let me use this. Just want to change. Here we go. We shorted 81.31. Got out at 77.56. And then 2 days ago, said I was long. Let's see here. So what was that, the 17th? January? So what was it? 88, we'll call it 88.50. Price went up 3%. Now tell me how I'm wrong. It's crazy how, and it's crazy how you can literally be right, and people are like after this, people are like, how did you short when you said you were short? You said you shorted a week ago. How did you make money? How did you make money? Don't you see? I have to unmute Anton. How do I unmute Anton? Anton can't talk because I muted him. Let me find Anton. We'll give Anton a voice. If I can figure it out. Can one of my mods figure it out? Mods? Mods, can we figure out the Anton situation? Go to community. I'm gonna go to the community here. See if I can figure this out. Anywho, so let's see here. So that was we'll say 4.5% plus. We'll say 3%. So I don't know how I don't know what you people are talking about. So now, like I said, I'm just chilling. I am patient. There is no need to just ravage yourself of anger because you're waiting for something to happen. It's like you're boiling over, like a spoiled child on Christmas, the night before Christmas. I want my presents, but I want my presents. Trust me, I want my presents too. I love presents. We all love presents. Anyways, yeah, I've been there too. What's going on with gold? Let's see how our baby's doing here. Gold, okay. Let's see. Wow, would you look at that pyramid right there? Come on, gold baby. Come on, gold baby. Man, it would be so sick. In 5, like if gold just, if gold breaks to like 1800, oh, that would be so awesome. If you're just joining us, now the ETH weekly, I'm bullish on the ETH weekly here for sure. This is big. This is big. I'm loving looking at this ETH, and ETH has been leading the market. It's enhanced. We're gonna zig, we're gonna zag. And you know the trolls are on both sides when it moves after the fact. After the fact, everyone wants to act like they know what they're talking about. Random people repeating the titles of other YouTubers and talking about the same standard things, right? So but not even coming up with it yourself. Come up with something yourself at least. It is. And you know, I thought YouTube was cancer, but man, Twitter, that's why I don't have a Twitter. Like when I peek my head at like some Twitter stuff, oh man, that's bad. Twitter is bad. Twitter is bad. Twitter is bad. Definitely more volatile. What's going on with Ripple? We'll take a look at Ripple. Let's look at the big Ripple picture. I need to use a different exchange for Ripple here. We'll go to BloFin. Ripple is so ugly. So ugly. What about my favorite shitcoin? Let me start the weekly. Favorite shitcoin? Pull up, baby. Pull up. Let's take a look, see here. 5-day, we're getting close there, getting close there. Let's take a look, see here. Let's take a look, see here. Yeah, breached over here on the daily. These breaches certainly didn't mean yeah, they certainly haven't held as much as Bitcoin's breaches. About the 2-day. This is definitely a bigger wave, though. The bigger the wave, the better of a chance it is to breach to the upside, I feel, or to carry on like a bigger move. But also, like when it's a big wave, it can there still might be a couple smaller ones before she bangs. I forgot about my cake. Oh. Again, we got to take the weekend data with a little bit of salt. Got to take it with a little bit of salt. Let's take a look back again at Bitcoin. On these breaches, this is a deep bear area. I will say this came up quick. this was a quick pull up, which is again one of the reasons why we said absolutely down to about 8K. If we went below 8K, then I would not be so confident that we are actually going to have a longer term move to the upside. But if we just come down, this just comes down to any price above 8K, and we see something like, you know, this wave come down, small red wave, whoo. So now all a man can do is just chill and wait. Yeah. What's our volume figure looking like here? What's the volume been like this weekend? When was it? Friday the 17th. How do I make this bigger? Still can kind of get a general idea. Overall, looks like it's decreased a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Don't know for sure. Oh, Sid, we don't know for sure, huh? Yeah, huh. You know, it's and you know what? There's honestly, it's not up to us, the people. It's up to the Chinese round table, whether they push the button up or down. There's a boardroom, a dark room of 8 little Chinese guys with extremely wrinkly faces and cigars playing Bangao poker or some Chinese shit. And some little squirrely Chinese guy's gonna come in, bust open the door, bow his head.
Hey, mister, what are we going to do? Or what you going to put to go up and down into Bitcoin? What do we do?
And Jay Dong, the leader, the ancestral Chinese leader of the round table, he said,
Oh, you push the button down. Or push the button up.
we'll see. All right, I think that's pretty much it. There's really nothing going on. There's really nothing to see here. All we can do is wait and see. If you're in a trade, whether you're long or short, make sure you are protected. And there is something I want to say. Actually, someone, I got a message, and this always happens all the time. People message me of situations that they're in, right? And more often than not, it is too late. I don't want to say that. the point is to be proactive and not reactive with your trades. To be proactive, not reactive. Setting, and with profit taking or stop losses, you do not have to have all in one. Split it into five different ones if you want. If you want to have 5 separate staggered profits takes, separate stop losses, that's really what I find is works best for me. Proactive, that's right, not reactive. To be prepared mentally. For example, this last trade, we said to be prepared that there could be a sell-off all the way down to 8K. So whatever situation you're in, whatever your trade size is, your leverage, your whatever, your risk, the amount of time you can dedicate to keeping your eye on it, how busy you are, if you sit in front of your computer all day, all night, if you only can look at your phone 30 minutes a day to trade, everyone's different. But everyone has the tools on every exchange to be proactive and prepared. So, yeah. Other than that, we'll see what happens. And stay frosty, folks. Life is good. Weather is beautiful. Happy Martin Luther King Day to those in the United States. Great day. Enjoy your freedom. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.